and welcome back to Little Bitty Noggins. Today we are going to be working on our 6th and final stitch in our 6 basic crochet stitches video series, and it is going to be the slip stitch. So a slip stitch is an awesome stitch. It's great and it can be used in many different ways. You can use a slip stitch to move yarn across rows of stitches so you don't have a whole bunch of height. It just kind of moves it across. You can also use slip stitches to join a round of crochet into a circle by connecting the last stitch that you make to the first stitch that you make in the same round. And lastly, you can also slip stitch on the surface to decorate fabric, like your crochet fabric. So to start this out, we are going to chain 11. Slip stitch is, it's abbreviated SL space ST, slip stitch. And it is, you'll find it in a lot of patterns, so keep a lookout for it. Alright, so let's see, how many did we just do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Look at that. Okay, to slip stitch, what you do is you take your hook, you do not yarn over, you do not do anything else, you just insert it into your stitch. So we're going to insert into the second chain from the hook. So here's your first chain, here's your second chain. We're going to insert it in there. We are going to yarn over, and we're going to pull it through that first chain and also through our working yarn. So basically it just moves your working yarn down the row, and we're going to do this the whole way across. So you insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over, and then pull through both the chain and your working yarn, just like that. And as you can see, it doesn't add a whole bunch of height. Here, hold on, I'll show you. It doesn't add a lot of height to your work. So if you were trying to join an area, or if you were trying to make it from one spot to another spot, sometimes in granny squares you can do that as well. When you're going from one area to another area in your granny square, you can just slip stitch across and you can't really tell. So if you look, there's move the loop. This loop is being silly. It doesn't make it much taller than it already is. So that's really, really helpful in some patterns. So I'm gonna show you a couple more times. So we're gonna insert our hook, yarn over, and then pull through both of those loops. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops. And if you can see, I'm kind of holding these two things so they kind of slide easier. And I know it looks kind of like an A right now, but you can just straighten it out and it's fine. All right, so we insert our hook, yarn over, pull through both. And we continue to do that all the way across. And once you practice enough, it becomes pretty easy. So there you got 10 slip stitches. And as you can see, it's not much wider than our chain stitch was. But we were able to move our working yarn from one end to another without adding a whole bunch of bulk. Because if you were to do a single crochet or something along those lines, here I'll show you. We'll use these last, let's do 4 stitches. Let's do 5 stitches. Alright, so here are our slip stitches. The next one we're going to do is a single crochet. Okay, so we yarn over, or insert a hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, go through both loops. And then we're going to do a half double at the end of this. Then a double crochet. And then a treble crochet. you can see it's like a hill. You've got your slip stitches here, very short, your chain stitch right there, or not chain stitch, sorry, your single crochet next to it, which you can see it adds some bulk. And then you've got your half double crochet next to that, it's just a bit taller. And then your double crochet after that, which again, a little taller. And then your treble crochet right there, which is the tallest. But you can see how your slip stitches are not super tall. They're just there. They just move your yarn, and that's really helpful. Another use for the slip stitch is if you are working in the round. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make some quick single crochets right here, and I'm put them into a magic ring. We'll do a video on a magic ring at another time. So we're gonna just make some quick single crochets here, and we're gonna close up that loop. And you can see where the beginning of your round is and the end of your round is, and there's a gap right there. And sometimes in patterns, they don't want you to have that gap. They don't want you to work directly into the next, like in a continuous circle. So what they'll say is slip stitch into the beginning stitch to form a circle. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hook and you are going to insert it into that the first stitch, yarn over, and then pull through both of those. And what it does is it just forms a perfect circle. You got your little circle here to continue doing your next row in the round. And that's great for certain amigurumi. It's great if you are just trying to make sure everything is even and you don't have a continuous circle going and going and going and going, which some amigurumi calls for. And yeah, so that's how you would do a slip stitch in the round to form a circle. I really, really hope this video was helpful to you. If there are any other things that you would like to learn that I can help you learn in crochet, I would love to hear from you. So please put a comment in the comment section. I would love to help. Please like, comment, share, and, you know, keep watching. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!